Hi friends, it's Janessa. So I recently got a request. I posted a highlight video of me dancing in my car. No shame. And someone said, I need to see a tutorial on this hair look. Could you please give that to me? And I'm like, I give the people what they want. So I am giving you the Dutch braid messy bun half up. You know what I'm saying? So it's really easy. I think if you know how to do a French braid, then the Dutch braid is just as easy. It's just a little bit different technique. So brush up on your French braid skills and follow me in this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I feel like this hair tutorial is super easy, so I hope that I can get words across so that it's super easy for you too. So I like to take these little clips. They're awesome, they hold the hair in place. But you take whatever clips you have. You could even use the flat ones and they would work just as well because we're just using it to hold the hair down. So I take 2 of them, and then we're gonna separate the hair that we're gonna put into the braid. I like to do it where it's just outside of like my little widow's peak. So just like maybe 3 fingertips out, maybe 2 to 3 fingertips out, and then I like to go straight back. This is where you would use a comb to make sure that you have straight lines. And you can leave your hair however, like you can have it curly, you can have it straight, and it looks cute either way. Mine just happens to be straight right now. And then we're gonna part this side. And then like I said, I just take these clips, and that's what I use to hold down the hair so that when I'm braiding it, I don't have any of these hairs pulling up and coming into the braid. So now that you have this huge section of hair, I like to go to the back and just part it straight across where like the crown is of my head. And so then you have a good chunk of hair right here. So now you're gonna brush through that top part to make sure there's no like snarls, no knots, anything like that. So once you have that, I take it and separate just the front section and then divide this section to 3 equal parts. Just like a French braid. And I like to always start on the left side, and instead of going over top like you do with a French braid, you're gonna go under. Like so. And then you're always gonna take the right to left and go under. So instead of a French braid going on top, you're gonna go under. And now I'm bringing this back part. Once you bring the last and final third piece, grab a chunk of your hair and bring it in, and just make sure you bring that underneath and not on top. Okay, now we have 3 stitches and we're bringing in the hair. Just keep repeating those steps until you get to the end of your braid. My trick is that I don't actually look in the mirror. I just do it with muscle memory. I feel like your braid actually turns out better if you don't look in the mirror, as crazy as that sounds, because you're not critiquing it and trying to make it perfect. It looks better if you don't look in the mirror, in my opinion. We've got that basic braid, and if yours looks thinner, that's totally okay. We're gonna make it look more fluffy and pulled out in just a second. Now I like to take a clear rubber band, one of these smaller ones. I know it's kind of hard to see, and I like to hold this braid in place with one of those. And you don't want to go too far out because you want the rest of this hair to come out. So I just go until that crown where we have that chunk of hair like kind of ends with our part. And then you could just leave it like this, kind of fluff it up and have a cute little spunky situation going on. You can take these out now. But I like to put mine in a messy bun. So I like to take mine, wrap it, just to give the bun a little more texture. Okay, what I like to do is take my hair, pull it back, put my finger around it, and then just twist this around my finger. And then pull my finger out, make sure that it's secure. And we're gonna look, I'm gonna look like a freaking cotton candy right now because of my pink hair, but then I take a bigger elastic. You could take another clear one, or you could take a normal hair elastic like this. I'm gonna try and do a clear one. Okay, and then wrap it around the bun. The elastic doesn't break. Okay, so we have this bun. Then I like to go first and pull the strands of the hair out, and it makes it look more textured and more fluffy. So what I like to do is I like to take the strands of hair, I like to hold the other parts of the braid and pull this out. They call it pancaking. Zero idea why. I'm not a hair artist, I'm just a makeup artist doing hair. But then I like to pull the braid out, and you can pull it as much as you want. I like to just first go through and pull them all, and then I can go back in and decide, hey, I want it more, I like them a little bit bigger. This makes your hair look a little bit thicker, but it also makes the braid look like it has texture in it, and I just think it looks nicer than like a pulled top braid. And it's okay if it looks a little messy. I kind of think that looks cuter, personally. And then you just kind of play with it and figure out how big or thick you want it. You could go thicker. This is kind of like the size I like. I like it to be a little more full on top. And look how cute it is already. Okay, then I like to take my bun and pull that out a little bit, like you're pulling it tighter, just because I don't want it to be a ball on top of my head. And like I said, all this is just preference of what you like. Okay, so I like that size. I like it to be a little more fuller. I like to be a little more fuller than the braid. And then I'm gonna fix the braid just a titch more in front, and then hairspray it, fluff up this hair, and you're done. This is perfect for like on the go. My hair's a little dirty. Put a little dry shampoo in the rest of your hair, add a little, make it look a little more clean and a little more textured, and it's a perfect hair look. So I hope this tutorial makes sense. I hope that you guys can do it. If you do this tutorial, please send me pictures of your hair looks, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.